Okay, we're getting some more inputs on the arrest by CBI of the Karti Chidambaram. Remember, as we speak, he's being interrogated at the Chennai airport. This INX, of course, is connected with the INX media case. Now it's finally been taken into custody of sorts by the CBI. Shavan, I believe, is going to join me in a bit for this. But Karti Chidambaram arrested by CBI from Chennai airport a while back. This is in relation with the violation of the Foreign Exchange Management Act, or FEMA. The case, remember, relates to the approval which were given by the FEMA, or the Foreign Investment Promotion Board, FIPB, I beg your pardon, for the receipts of funds to INX media. And all this happened when P. Chidambaram was, of course, holding that very vital portfolio of the finance minister during UPA2 regime, which happened while his father, P. Chidambaram, was the union finance minister. And now what we are picking up is that the Karti Chidambaram, while on his arrival from London, was picked up by the CBI salutes at the airport in Chennai. Shavan joining us on phone line for more details. Shavan, more details, please. All right, we'll reconnect with Shavan. He's tracking it closely. But what we are picking right now is Karti Chidambaram being interrogated as we speak by CBI salutes on his arrival from London at the Chennai airport. This is in connection with the violation of the FEMA, that is Foreign Exchange Management Act, relating to the approvals, the big approvals, wherein many norms and procedures and rules apparently allegedly were compromised because the Karti Chidambaram's father, former Union Finance Minister P. Chidambaram, was holding the position of the finance minister. The case goes back to then when the approvals were given, certain sanctions and approvals were given by Foreign Investment Promotion Board for the receipts of funds to INX media case. Shavan on phone line with more details. Shavan, this is a big arrest, or this is a procedure just for interrogation? Just put this in perspective.
Well, Sakal, as far as Karti Chidambaram is concerned, remember, he was returning from London, where we are given to understand that Central Bureau of Investigation officers at the Chennai airport started questioning Karti Chidambaram. This is pertaining to the INX media deal. The charges that have been leveled against Karti Chidambaram is that of criminal conspiracy, illegal gratification, influencing public servants, as well as money laundering. Money laundering is essentially the case that is being investigated by the Enforcement Directorate. The role of Karti Chidambaram is essentially how his multiple companies, that is Advantage Strategic Consulting Private Limited, is connected to Karti Chidambaram, and that particular company was basically used to influence this particular deal. Also, under the scanner has been the role of then Finance Minister P. Chidambaram with regards to how the approval was actually given. We are also given to understand that Karti Chidambaram misused his position and his proximity to his father to get this particular, to swing this deal in favor of INX media deal, and not just one, two such proposals that were put forth by the INX Media Private Limited. So much so the other agency, which is also in question, that the Enforcement Directorate has informed the court that this particular proposal with regards to the INX media deal was fallacious in nature, and the very fact that Karti Chidambaram hasn't been cooperating with these agencies with regards to the questioning. Remember, multiple summons have been sent out from both the agencies. Time and again, he sent out his legal representative saying that this was nothing. This was a case of political vendetta, and that no charges were basically framed against him. Also, he raised the question of how the Central Bureau of Investigation was utilized by the current dispensation, because the fact is that this particular case was registered about 9 months ago, but despite that, there was no charge sheet that was basically filed in the case. This was the last that Karti Chidambaram had put out in a letter that he had written to the Enforcement Directorate. Now, with regards to the CBI, we are given to understand that he was arrested from the Chennai airport itself.
Also, this comes close on the heels of Delhi court, in fact, sending Karti Chidambaram's chartered accountant, remember, S. Bhaskaraman, who was also arrested in the INX media money laundering case and then later sent to 14 days judicial custody. I believe this is when Karti was not in India, and very clear that as far as the ED and the CBI's line of investigation is concerned, they have been, in fact, tightening their noose over this. And finally, today, when Karti returned back from London, he has been taken into custody.
Well, that's right. As far as Bhaskar Raman is concerned, who's the chartered accountant, remember that was certainly a very important arrest by the Enforcement Directorate. And the reason behind that is that we're given to understand that the entire money transaction, the financial trail that actually took place was in the know-how of the chartered accountant. Also very important to note is that just last week, top officials of the Enforcement Directorate had begun questioning S. Bhaskar Raman, and also in the court they have made it very clear that as far as this particular deal is concerned, it is in the exclusive knowledge of the accused. That is, accused in this particular case happens to be Karti Chidambaram. So the details of this particular case was in the know-how of only Karti Chidambaram. That is exactly what the agency had to tell the court, which actually gives you a sense of the role perhaps Karti Chidambaram plays as far as the INX media deal is concerned. In many ways, one can say that perhaps Karti Chidambaram is the prime accused as far as the INX media deal is concerned, which is being investigated by two agencies, that's the Central Bureau of Investigation and the Enforcement Directorate.